What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a great day, ready to have a great week. I am JD from Line Movers. Got my main man Joe here with me from Lay Off the Juice. What is up, man?
Nothing much, man. Just feeling good, man. Feeling good. Happy
Love
Memorial Day. Thank you for all that served, all that good stuff.
for sure, for sure. Um, Man, what we're gonna start doing, we're gonna start doing these shows a little bit different. Actually, like instead of putting everything into one longer show, we're gonna start to break them up some and do them like by like games and stuff. So if y'all are looking for certain games, you can just go to those and not have to, watch a whole longer show. So for this first one, what we're gonna do is break down a little baseball. Uh, we we are gonna go through two games here, and actually we are gonna give y'all some plays, and then we're gonna come back later and we're gonna have a basketball show. So, man, let's just go ahead and get right into it for the people. First game up, we're actually going to a two-notch game tonight. We got the Twins playing the Rays. Rays laying minus 120. We got a total of 9 here. Um, you know, both of these teams lately have both been playing good. The Twins have been playing good for fraction like a little bit of a longer stretch here. But the Rays, they have like won their past 5 games. As far as the Blue Jays, they actually just swept them. Um, Blue Jays to me are I don't know. Like I feel like I can never get a good read on the Blue Jays, but actually like they're like a team that I haven't really started to back yet actually this year. Um, so sweeping them to me like it's not. I mean, like it means something, but it doesn't. It just doesn't hold as much weight as like sweeping like some like other teams though.
Yeah.
Um, and as far as this line with the Rays favored here, that's the only reason because of them actually winning 5 straight games. That's the only reason why I think they actually are favored here. And I think that is opening us value up on the Twins. The Twins. Let me see here. We have actually Paddock on the mound. He has a 3.9 ERA on the season. That is actually through 10 games. He has a 1.23 WHIP. Um, like he's like definitely had rough games this late season, but he started pitching a lot better though, especially his past 3 games. I actually really like what I've been seeing from him. Um, and then you have Littell on the other side. Um, he has a 4.25 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP. Um, when you look at his past 3 games, once again, they haven't been like bad. Um, I'm just not as high actually like on him. Um, I'm like just really not. Joe, did you have anything to say there?
I think the main difference, these pitchers are very evenly matched when you take a first look at the stats, but when you
Yeah.
dive deeper, you realize that I call him Zitty. Zitty, he's a lot more, I guess, reckless with the ball. Because you look at the home runs, he's given up 14 versus Paddock's only giving up 7. And to me, that is a huge thing because what that says is Paddock would rather give up a walk than a home run. So he would take a chance being more safe. He has 19 walks and Ziddy has 10. So to me, what that says is Paddock will rather take a more safe a pitch when it comes to bat count versus giving up the home run, right? Um, so just the judgment and calls between those two, that's the way that I kind of lean the Minnesota that route. Um, yeah. I mean, it's a perfect day in Florida. It's beautiful weather, 87 degrees. It's baseball weather. So
I was about to say, yeah, that's why. And actually, like as far as the total, there's why it's 9 because actually this like ballpark, guys, is that like it's actually just small. And then actually like the weather, just actually like Joe said, is definitely supposed to be nice. Um, so there's why the total it is actually where it's at. Um, but for me, guys, I have the Twins. Like as far as my number on them, I actually have them at actually minus 118. So I think the line basically should be flipped here. So for me, give actually me the Twins here, guys. You can currently get a plus 106 over at FanDuel. Judge it. Do you have anything here on this game?
I think I'm gonna lean. I'm gonna go with J Lo. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. A couple of reasons why. One, he's at home. Two, there's very good weather. Three is a very small ballpark. Four is he's cleared this line in 4 out of the last 5 games. Um, so his batting average is 261 versus right-handed pitching. So far, he's had 24 singles, 4 doubles, and 8 home runs. I think all of that. And then when you look at Paddock, who's only given up a couple home runs, majority of those have been the right-handed batters. And then low, the volume is one thing that I love in props like this because you have to go to the plate, right? Because anything can happen in 1 to 2. Stats get skewed that way. But if you have 4 plate appearances per game, you got 4 chances to get me over that number. And then I also like the flexibility of hitting that prop because you can get 2 hits and it clears, right? Which is 2 singles. And that's not that hard to do with 4 plate appearances. So
All right. Well, yeah, that is a good looking prop there. All right, guys, we're gonna keep it moving here for everybody. Next game up, going to the Marlins at the Padres. Padres laying minus 150, total of 8. Um, this line this morning has started to go up some, um, which I know when people just look at this game, like don't look into like deep into it, they see the Padres and they see like this actually Marlins team. They're like, okay, Padres as actually a favorite, but like a playable small favorite. Like that's where I know people are just want to go. So I think that's why this line is starting to move up, but I don't think it's going to move up much more. Um, Guys, if you just look at the past 10 games, and honestly, pretty much almost every single stat, the Marlins are the better team. Like they're playing better ball now. As far as the Padres, we actually like talked about it last actually week. I mean, they had lost what 6 straight, 7 straight, something like
wow.
that, and they just yeah, they just could not put up runs. And and actually, like, as far as over the weekend, they actually did win 2 games. Um, to me, they still weren't playing like that, like great though. So with all of that, but then you have the Padres going home. This is their first game home off of that long road trip. Um, so there's a spot that I am looking, to actually like fade teams. But now on the mound, also with actually Weathers against actually Vasquez, you give me the better starter on the Marlins. Also, so yeah, this is one of those spots where I actually am going to jump in here. Yeah, as far as Weathers goes, as far as starts this year, he has only started 2 games, and those were both against the Cubs. And he pitched great in both games, and that shows me a whole lot because pitching against the same team in the same week is
Yeah,
extremely hard. That is
yeah.
extremely hard. So the fact that he was able to hold them down both games, um, yeah, Tyler shows me that he's pitching very well. As far as those through those 2 starts, he has an ERA of 1.8 and has a WHIP of 0.8. Um, those are
Exactly.
those are absolutely great. And then actually like if, as far as actually Randy Vasquez guys, his numbers don't look anything crazy bad, just actually like surface wise. He has an ERA of 3.49 and a WHIP of 1.43. His last 3 starts, he's given up 2 earned runs, 1 earned run, 2 earned runs. That was versus the Rockies, the Angels before they really heated up, and then that was against the Blue Jays last time. So it looks like he's in good form, but those teams to me, like that's another one of those spots where those teams don't really. That to me, that doesn't mean a whole lot. To me, Randy Vasquez is a fade. I think that his overall numbers throughout the season, you're going to see them go up. And I mean, yeah, guys, we're getting the Marlins. Like I said, to me, they're playing better ball. As far as the starter on the mound is definitely that's like better one. As far as their bullpen, I don't like the Marlins bullpen as like much. So that's why personally I went ahead and gave out the Marlins first five. Um, I actually got them on the money line there at plus 105. And honestly, if this number keeps going up on the full game, I even may add that also. Um, so that's what I'm gonna. But actually, like officially, and I have bet the Marlins on the first five. Joe, what do you have here?
I have been taking the Marlins plus the point half on the first line for a while personally, because the
Right.
Marlins is like they're not that team with the sexy name. Like if you hear Padres and Marlins, naturally you're going to gravitate and say, "Yeah, the Padres got the better lineup, get better everything." Yeah, no, that's not how baseball works, man. So I think for me, the safest play that I saw was the under point 0.5 in the first inning. Nerfy, no run scored in the first inning. The reason why is like JD just said, Weathers has been pitching lights out pretty much. He's only given up one run in both of those games to the Cubs. So I love that as a whole. On the road, he's not giving up a run, but again, small sample size, only 2 games. But that is extremely hard to do. So I'm looking for him to hold this Padres down, who just don't score runs. Like they just haven't been scoring runs at all lately. So that gets me one side of the Nerfy. The second side of the Nerfy is the Padres. Vasquez is 4-0 at home far as the Nerfy. He's not giving up a run in the first inning in any of his starts this year. Um, you could make an argument that he's due, but I'm just gonna ride that wave and say, well, Nerfy, I like it at minus 120. So
Well, hopefully in the first inning we get a 0-0 first, and then the
yeah.
Marlins start to pour it on.
And I also like the under 4.5 in the first five. But I think that's a lot more risky because in my mind I see it end at 4-2. Marlins. That's the way that I have it modeled out. So I don't know. I stayed away from that one. I just did the Nerfy, start us out right. So
Makes a lot of sense to me, man. Well, yeah, guys, that's as far as the baseball show today, the baseball portion of the show. That is going to be it for us. Joe, what is your MLB best bet?
my MLB best bet is J Lo over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs.
I like that, guys. And mine is going to be the Twins. You can currently get them on the money line at plus 106. Uh, like I just said, I really think that they should actually be the favorite here. So I am happy to take the value on them. All right, guys. Well, as far as the MLB show, that's going to be it for us today. We will be back again tomorrow. Joe, take us out, man.
You either win with us or watch us win. Either way, let's fucking win, baby.
Let's fucking win, guys. Later.